हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल। आज का वीडियो स्पेशली क्लास 12 के बच्चों के लिए है जिनका बायोलॉजी का एग्ज़ाम अक्टूबर 2024 में होने वाला है। बायोलॉजी जिसका कोड 314 है। इस वीडियो में आपको बहुत सारे बायोलॉजी से रिलेटेड इम्पॉर्टेंट ब्रॉड क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे जो कि इस बार अक्टूबर 2024 में आ सकते हैं। इस वीडियो में आपको पूरा बने रहना है, बिना स्किप किए वीडियो को पूरा देखिए। तो चलिए वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। एग्ज़ाम पैटर्न पर बात कर लेते हैं। बायोलॉजी का पेपर आपको 80 मार्क्स का होगा और बायोलॉजी के पेपर को लिखने के लिए आपको टाइम ड्यूरेशन 3 घंटे का मिलेगा, 3 आवर्स का। तो चलिए पहला क्वेश्चन देख लेते हैं। एक्सप्लेन द प्रोसेस ऑफ डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन इन एंजियोस्पर्म्स। एंड द आंसर इज double fertilization is a unique process in angiosperms where two fertilization events occur. First, fertilization of the eggshell. One sperm cell from the pollen grain fertilizes the eggshell in the ovule to form a diploid zygote, which develops into the embryo. Second point, fertilization of the central cell. The second sperm cell fuses with the two polar nuclei in the central cell of the ovule to form a triploid endosperm, which serves as a nutritive tissue for the developing embryo. This process ensures that the endosperm only develops when fertilization has occurred, optimizing resource use. Next question is, discuss the structure of a typical flower. And the answer is, a typical flower consists of the following parts, each playing a role in sexual reproduction. First point, calyx. The outermost hole made up of sepals which protect the flower bud. Second point, corolla. The second hole consisting of petals which attract pollinators. Third point, endoecium. The male reproductive part made up of stamens, each consisting of an anther and a filament. Fourth point, gynoecium. The female reproductive part made up of one or more carpels. Each carpel includes the ovary, style and stigma. Next question is, what is the significance of seed dormancy? And the answer is, seed dormancy is a condition where seeds delay germination even under favorable environmental conditions. This phenomena has several significant advantages. First point, survival during adverse conditions. Dormancy allows seeds to survive through unfavorable environmental conditions such as extreme temperatures or drought by delaying germination until conditions improve. Second point, dispersal. Dormancy enables seeds to be dispersed over time and space, reducing competition among seedlings and promoting species survival. Third point, synchronization with growth conditions. Dormancy ensures that seeds germinate at a time when conditions are optimal for seedling growth, increasing the chances of survival. Next question is, what is apomixis? How does it differ from sexual reproduction? And the answer is, apomixis is a form of asexual reproduction that mimics sexual reproduction but does not involve fertilization. In apomixis, seeds are produced without the fusion of gametes, leading to offspring that are genetically identical to the parent. Difference from sexual reproduction. First point, no gametic fusion. In apomixis, there is no fusion of male and female gametes, whereas in sexual reproduction, fertilization occurs. Second point, genetic uniformity. Offspring produced through apomixis are clones of the parent, whereas sexual reproduction results in genetically diverse offspring. Third point, significance. Apomixis ensures the perpetuation of favorable traits, but it limits genetic diversity, which is crucial for adaptation and evolution. Next question is, explain the nitrogen cycle and its significance in the ecosystem. And the answer is, the nitrogen cycle is the biogeochemical process by which nitrogen is converted into various chemical forms as it circulates among the atmosphere, terrestrial and marine ecosystems. Steps in the nitrogen cycle. First point, nitrogen fixation. Conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia by nitrogen fixing bacteria or through industrial processes. Second point, nitrification. Conversion of ammonia into nitrate and then into nitrites and then into nitrates by nitrifying bacteria. Third point, assimilation. Plants absorb nitrates and ammonium from the soil and convert them into organic compounds like amino acids and proteins. Next question is, describe the role of legumoglobin in nitrogen fixation. And the answer is, legumoglobin is a hemoprotein found in the root nodules of leguminous plants, produced during symbiotic nitrogen fixation by rhizobium bacteria. The role of it. First point, oxygen regulation. Legumoglobin binds to oxygen, reducing its concentration in the root nodule. This creates a low oxygen environment necessary for the enzyme nitrogenase to function efficiently, as nitrogenase is highly sensitive to oxygen. Second point, transport. It also facilitates the transport of oxygen to the respiring cells in the nodule, ensuring the bacteria receive the energy they need for nitrogen fixation. Next question, what is the significance of nitrogenase in nitrogen fixation? The answer is, nitrogenase is an enzyme complex responsible for catalyzing the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia during biological nitrogen fixation. The significance of it. First point, catalytic role. Nitrogenase reduces nitrogen molecules by breaking the strong triple bond between the nitrogen atoms, which is an energy intensive process. It converts N2 into NH3, which plants can assimilate. Second point, energy requirement. The process requires a substantial amount of energy, that means ATP, and a low energy environment to proceed, which is why nitrogen fixation is typically carried out in a specialized structure like root nodules. Third point, essential for life. Without nitrogenase, atmospheric nitrogen would remain inaccessible to most living organisms, severely limiting the availability of nitrogen for biological processes. Next question is, what are the symptoms of nitrogen deficiency in plants? And the answer is, symptoms of nitrogen deficiencies are, first point, chlorosis. Yellowing of leaves, especially older leaves, due to reduced chlorophyll production. Second point, stunted growth. Reduced plant growth, resulting in smaller leaves and shorter stems. Third point, poor yield. Reduced flowering, fruiting and overall yield. Next question is, how can the nitrogen deficiency in plants be corrected? And the answer is, first point, fertilizers. Application of nitrogen rich fertilizers such as urea, ammonium nitrate or organic manures can replenish soil nitrogen levels. Second point, leguminous crops. Growing leguminous crops that can fix atmospheric nitrogen through symbiosis with rhizobium bacteria can naturally enhance soil nitrogen. Third point, crop rotation. Implementing crop rotation with nitrogen fixing plants helps maintain soil fertility. Next question is, explain the role of the stem in the transport of water and the nutrients on plants. And the answer is, the stem plays a crucial role in the transport of water, minerals and nutrients through two main types of vascular tissues. First point, xylem. transports water and minerals from the root to the leaves and other parts of the plant. It moves water upward through a process driven by transpiration and root pressure. Second number point, phloem transports the products of photosynthesis from the leaves to different parts of the plant, including growing tissues and storage organs. This transport system is vital for maintaining the plant's psychological processes, including growth, photosynthesis and reproduction. अगर आपने अभी तक इस वीडियो को लाइक नहीं किया है और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो काइंडली इस वीडियो को लाइक करें और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें इस तरह के और भी इंटरेस्टिंग और नोट्स वाले वीडियो को देखने के लिए जो कि आपके एग्ज़ाम के लिए इम्पॉर्टेंट होते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज डिस्क्राइब द प्रोसेस ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस and the role of leaves in this process. And the answer is photosynthesis is the process by which green plants use sunlight to synthesize nutrients from carbon dioxide and water. It primarily occurs in the chloroplast of leaf cells. The processes are, first point, light reaction occurs in the thylakoid membranes of chloroplast where light energy is absorbed by chlorophyll and used to split water molecules, releasing oxygen and producing ATP and NADPH. Second point, Calvin cycle. It occurs in the stroma of chloroplast where ATP and NADPH are used to convert carbon dioxide into glucose. Next question is, what are the functions of flowers in the shoot system? And the answer is flowers are the reproductive structure of angiosperms and serve several key functions. First point, reproduction. Flowers produce gametes and facilitate fertilization to produce seeds. Second point, attraction. Bright colors, scents and nectar attract pollinators, aiding in cross-pollination. Third number point, protection. Sepals protect the developing flower bud. Fourth number point, fruit and seed development. Following fertilization, flowers develop into fruits that enclose and protect the seeds. Next question is, what are fruits and what role do they play in the shoot system? And the answer is, fruits are the mature ovaries of flowers that develop after fertilization. They contain seeds and are vital for the plant's reproductive cycle. Roles of fruits are, first point, seed protection. Fruits protects the seeds from physical damage and desiccation. Second number point, seed dispersal. Fruits aid in the dispersal of seeds by various means, helping the plant colonize new areas. Third number point, nutrient storage. Some fruits store nutrients that support seed development and germination. Example, coconut. Fourth number point, attraction. Fleshly fruits attract animals that eat them and help disperse the seeds. आई होप आपको यह वीडियो पसंद आया हो, तो इस वीडियो को लाइक ज़रूर करें और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें. मिलते हैं आपसे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग.